Chromium in our water supply. A number of local cities and towns are now showing higher than accepted levels of the compound in their drinking water. And now there's a search for a solution. It raises a number of questions. What is chromium? Second of all, why is it all of a sudden a high priority? And third, how did it get into the water supply? Good evening, I'm Sam Shane, and we sent CBS 13's Kelly Ryan out armed with those questions, and she got answers.
You may have heard about chromium-6 from the movie Erin Brockovich, where the main character sues over the carcinogen found in a community's water. Residents here in Davis and other cities are wondering why the issue is coming up now.
It's in our ground and it's part of our groundwater. It's always been part of our groundwater.
Woodland Mayor Thomas Stallard describing chromium-6 found in 17 of 19 wells in the city, higher than state standards. Chromium-6 is a naturally occurring substance in the western areas of the Sacramento Valley. With a new state standard, cities are now required to notify residents if they exceed it. Davis and Woodland residents have seen notices in their utility bills.
It didn't say how long this had been going on, that it might cause cancer.
The state requirement is 10 parts per billion. Woodland's level has been tested at 22 parts per billion. State officials say there's no reason for concern in the short run.
Why should we be threatening or causing any concern about any water source which we've been relying upon, as in our case, for 100 years?
We asked state officials, why are they concerned now? Bruce Barton of the State Water Resources Control Board tells CBS 13 we adopted our regulations after analysis and looking at all health effects. He calls chromium-6 a chronic contaminant that has no immediate health danger, but he adds the less chromium-6 in the water, the less risk for people. Studies have shown chromium-6 can lead to asthma and kidney damage, and extreme cases, cancer. Woodland and Davis were already planning to change their water source from wells over to the Sacramento River, which does not have the high chromium levels. In the meantime, the state standard is in place, frustrating some city leaders, including Mayor Stallard.
I feel this standard lacks balance. It's not realistic.
Many water agencies say they won't be able to comply with state standards right away, so that means residents will continue to see warnings in their utility bills.
The new water source for people in Woodland and Davis will be in place by next June.